Good morning. This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News here in Chandler, Arizona. It is 7:52 in the morning. Oh my God. Monday, May 11th, 2020. And it's Food Bank Day! But no, that's for later. Right now I wanted to update. I have not really cared for Chromebook because it's a web-based program that drives me absolutely bonkers, because things stop working as soon as you get out of range of Wi-Fi, and it's really kind of challenging to figure out how to get things onto the computer. And my access to computers and ability to own computers has been pretty sparse over my life. My interest has been there, and I've paid attention to them from the days of BASIC on a Commodore 64 and DOS on old Windows machines, taken HTML classes at the Speakeasy in Seattle long time ago, and learning things about Pine and Pica and Linux and things. But my access to have one has been very limited. And when I got this Chromebook, and I thought to myself, God, they've locked this thing down. They're not going to let me do nothing with this thing. It's a postcard of a toy, and I can't use it. It just pissed me off. Well, turns out that I owe an apology to somebody somewhere out in the stratosphere of wackiness, because it is actually possible to open up Linux on it. It actually has a Linux kernel, I found out, and I got to the shell. It was sort of frustrating because they hide the controls on you. It's like some sort of psych test, some sort of IQ test, figure out how they hide the buttons and how different things work. And the get help thing is not helpful ever. It's like they want you to struggle through it, and it's so infuriating because I've got work that I've wanted to do for decades. I mean, decades, seriously, decades. And one of the programs that I've really wanted to use for a long time is called Blender. Just an absolutely fantastic program. Really like Blender, especially the fact that it's free. It makes it accessible to a guy who's broke. Because broke is just not fair. You can't do much with broke. And library computers won't let you download anything. You can't do anything with them. Except access just stuff that they decide you're allowed to access. It's all Surface program. It's all shit on a regular computer you'd have to buy anyway. And even though I don't have a 3-button mouse, which is what you need for Blender, and you really do need it, I have Linux on my computer now, so I can start learning on it. But I really need a 3-button mouse. So I sent a message out to Mom. I'm doing all these things. Hey, you got a spare mouse? Send me a mouse. I need a mouse. But yeah. So I've been having this adventure. I got Linux open on the computer, and I've got some Linux programs loaded up. Haven't really had a chance to play with them yet, but I got them pinned down to the bar. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And now I'm cooking my coffee. And I got the extra large size can of juice if you've been watching my videos. And that little cooked stove top thingy that the fella in the van gave me. I don't have my stir stick handy. Where's my stir stick? Around? I'll use that. Not showing you what I'm using to stir this with. But it's a good morning. And I'm low on food, which is fine, but I got coffee. Low on food, but I got coffee. We'll eat weeds if necessary, but we have to have the coffee. So, a lot going on in the world. A lot of it you can't see. Doesn't make it a secret, just because you don't know where to look. And conspiracy theories are real, and they're no big deal. Even when they're a big deal. Just because it's a conspiracy doesn't mean that it's not true. You know what the definition of a conspiracy is? 3 or more people who keep a secret and do a thing that they don't tell anybody about. The formula for Coca-Cola is the definition of a conspiracy. They are conspiring to supply Coca-Cola without telling you what's in it. Yeah. But a lot of stuff is put on the web purposely false and packaged all up as a conspiracy so that they can sell you on the idea that people don't conspire, which is a joke. Tell the truth, seek the truth. And eventually, if you study enough, you will know the truth when you see it. God bless us all. Forgive, 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 and forgive. It is a beautiful day. It's going to get hot. Oh, and my coffee just overboiled. And it looks like a giant burnt muffin with the coffee grounds sticking up over the top. It's all full of foamy bubbles. And it's made a big coffee mess. And I got to be careful to stir it down. And I'm using something that most people might think is kind of grody, but I don't care because it's, it'll be fine. It's one of the things about being homeless is you improvise, overcome, adapt. The Marine slogan that I find quite respectable. Which leads me to the thought that we will need in space that very idea. Improvise, overcome, adapt. We can't just recycle old ideas that were never put up. We need to really develop new ideas about space. The old Von Braun and O'Neill space stations won't work. Well, they might for a while. They'll be kiddie play toys in the long run. There's a whole new format. It's in this brain right here, and I can't seem to get it into everybody else's. And I see a need to do so. I see how important it is. And it's like everybody in the world has been acting against me being able to do that. I've got Blender on this computer. I don't know how long this computer's going to last. What's going to happen? What's going to go titsy-turvy? But I have to draw the image. I have to show it. It's my life's work. And it's all right. Knocking. I need to get it out. And put it out there. And I don't have the tools. I've got just the knowledge that I need to hunt for the tools. And it is mind-bogglingly frustrating. All with every obstacle in the way. And every heartache and every emotional destroying thing. Jupiter Jim Marchant, if you're out there, you SOB, contact me. The real Jupiter Jim Marchant. You find me. I got words with you. We got business. Thank you. This is Darren Marchant with American Nomad News. Have an awesome day. I'm going to drink my coffee.